Welcome to Out and About on the Recumbents. Let's go. Ride low. Ride Recumbent. Hey, good morning. It's 11 a.m. Mountain Daylight Time in Colorado Springs, Colorado, and you are riding with BJ and Joe Ondo from Out and About on the Recumbents. So, really glad you decided to check us out. We're now on the Templeton Gap Trail, and we're gonna make a loop. It's almost like a rectangle more than a loop, but you know, kind of a loop. We're gonna go up this trail, and then we're gonna take it to where it then we're gonna pick up actually the Austin Bluffs trail over to where it dead ends, and then we're gonna jump on a sidewalk, sadly, and head east to Academy Boulevard, and then we're going to turn south on Academy Boulevard using sidewalks because there's no trail or bike lane. You wouldn't, even if there was a bike lane, you wouldn't want to do it on Academy Boulevard because it's insane. And then we're gonna run down and catch the Maverick store for our iced tea to go with our brown bag special. And for you folks that are new and haven't watched this channel, our brown bag special is a lowest possible sugar peanut butter and no sugar strawberry sandwich on wheat bread. And we have these well, they call them crisps. And what they are, though, is they're actually baked lentils. So it's a vegetable, I mean a real vegetable, not a potato, you know. It's not a starch. And then they cook them. Now they bake them, they don't fry them. So quite a bit healthier for you than you know, your basic deep fried potato chip or a lot of the other snacks. Those two, like I said, they have almost no sugar in them and a decent little amount of protein. Nothing special, but a decent. And they have three flavors. They have the pea green, I call it, because it's made with peas. Then this one's made with lentils, and it's basically the crisp with a tomato basil coating. Really good. That's our favorite. So we're yeah, like I said, we're heading up the trail here. I'm afraid the trees are budding on us, so Joe and I both have we're blowing our nose a lot today. Even though we took a couple of antihistamines, it just doesn't, not cutting it today for some reason, or the last couple of days for some reason. Got a little bit of a gratuitous Joe shot there. But yeah, so what we're doing here is we're heading for Austin Bluffs. That'd be the east and west major roadway. You know, I mean, they have a, you know, like a small emergency lane, and in some places they actually consider it a bike lane, but like I said, the traffic is just really bad. So we'd rather ride the sidewalk, and howdy, we'd rather just kind of move out of people's way than and let them by, and not have to get out on the street, because there are some places where they don't have that. Well, not on Austin Bluffs Parkway, but on Academy we have to ride the sidewalk because the traffic's just as bad as Austin Bluffs Parkway, but there's no it's not wide enough for an emergency lane. And it's a real shame that they won't you know, make a double wide, you know, make an actual path like this one, good old concrete, and you know, make it go up that way, and then make it go all the way down Academy to at least to Palmer Park, because that way you can make kind of a neat loop. Because what you could do, we probably won't do it today, but you can go through the park on the only paved road, and then you can exit out the other side. Yeah, so we're now coming, this is the junction here. If you go straight, you're gonna go underneath the bridge here, the trail bridge. And if you go right, you're going to actually left, sorry. If you go left, you are going to go over the canal, drainage canal, instead of through it. Okay, so now we're on what's considered the Austin Bluffs Trail. This goes right along the outer edge of Palmer Park, but Palmer Park is a mountain bike or a you know, hiking type area. It's not built for trikes, except for, like I said, the one road that's paved, but you have to share that with cars, and there is no emergency lane, so sometimes they can be quite rude. One of our rangers, I take it. Morning! Well, it may not be a city truck. It would just be a utility truck. Got a lot of the big heavy telephone poles here. Okay. Got it in level 3 of e-assist to get myself and my fat bottom end up this up these slopes. It's really steep. There's a Palmer Park trail system. Wait for Joe to catch up. There she comes. We're gonna be she's gonna get her new system on April 11th, and she'll be able to get up that incline a lot easier with it. Because like I said, the old system, both the battery and the motor are starting to show their age. The motor's, you know, making making a lot more internal type noise than it used to. Now, you may be able to, you know, like do the, you know, take it out and send it to EBO, Electric Bike Outfitters in Denver, because it's an EBO unit. And, you know, you may be able to do that and, you know, re-grease the motor, and it might be okay. But like I said, we bought Joe's trike used, and the motor came with it, and we don't have a single clue on, you know, what, you know, how old it is. You know, did the other person abuse it? Supposedly, the person who, at least from Angletech's memory banks, the person who owned it before Joe was a very heavy set man. You know, Joe weighs a strapping 120 pounds, you know, on a bad day. And, but, yeah, so like I said, we're gonna come up on the end of the trail here pretty quick. I said I don't know how much double track that they have at Palmer Park. I think it's mostly single track. Okay, so we are now coming up to Brenner Place, and this is also the end of the official trail. And this truck is in my way, so I have to wait for him to move so I can catch the sidewalk on the other side. There we go. Now we're going to be jumping up on just a regular sidewalk, so we'll have to get out of the way if we get into a pedestrian. But usually there's not that many pedestrians on this sidewalk, you know, just because of the amount of car traffic. It's quite loud, as you can tell. But we're going to go up here, and eventually we're going to get on American Drive. I think it's Drive. American Drive, and then we'll take that up to kind of, you know, go in the back way and kind of take that up to Academy Blvd. So this is our sneaky way to make a loop out of it. And like I said, you know, I mean, there's enough of a... They actually have the markings for, you know, a bike lane, but I wouldn't use it. I just wouldn't use it. You know, there's your, you know, I mean, that traffic's right against you, you know, and it's usually, of course, full of garbage. And like right there, I can't tell if there's a line or not because of the metal. Got to pull over here so this bike can get by. As you can see, it's pretty thin right here, so. Oh, no problem. Have a great day. Okay, come on, baby. Come on. I should have geared up one. I need to drop it to a 1. And then I need to gear up one, but I got to find a place that's not real lumpy bumpy, because like I said, with these older trikes, they don't have quite the, I don't know, you know, when you put the motor up front like mine is, it's a Bafang 500 watt. Basically, it causes a instability factor, where if you hit a sharp enough bump and you don't have your hand on the grip, well, it starts bouncing all over the place. I mean, it starts shimmying quite bad too. But as long as you have at least one hand on the ball, you know, on the grip, or if it does start to shimmy, you go ahead and lightly grab the bar end, and it will, you know, it'll bring it back. It will quit shimmying automatically. We're gonna go up. Might be American Way. Let's see what it says. Nope, it's American Drive. I was right. So we're gonna follow this up instead of continuing on Austin Bluffs Parkway, because this will still get us to where we need to go, but it's a bit less traffic. And if the sidewalk's out and we have to use the street, even though it doesn't have a, you know, any extra space, people usually aren't as mean-tempered as they are on Academy Blvd. So hopefully they got this fixed from the last time we were up here. But yeah, we're coming up on the Bel Carlo senior apartments, and our best friends in the world live here, Ed and Diane Wing. But the ground kind of rises, so I doubt seriously they'll even see us. But this is like a semi-care facility. It's not like a full care, but yeah, they call it an active adult apartment community. Yeah, one of those places over there on that side. Don't know which one. But so Ed and Diane, if you happen to watch this video, howdy. Hope you're having a really good day. We're going to be seeing them tomorrow. We're going to Saturday afternoon is supposed to be very stormy, rainy, lightning, you name it. So we're they're gonna, since we don't have a car and the weather's gonna be bad, they're gonna come get us, and I'm gonna go over to their place and have a game night and share some food and just a good old time. We always look forward to it. We've been doing a game night kind of thing, or going out to dinner or something with them for, goodness gracious, it's got to be working on 30 years now. And they are the best and nicest people we've ever met. So yeah, so we're gonna take, like I said, we're gonna take this all the way up to Academy Blvd. Just not as crazy busy. Okay, you're gonna turn. Nobody's coming this way. Oh, I hope we can. I hope there's a drop off here. If not, we may have to go around the corner. Now, I'm sorry you're getting so much of my feet. Didn't mean to do that to you, but okay. We're going. Come on, Mr. B. Like I said, you got a stop sign, so he wasn't sure he was going to stop, so thank you. But at least here the sidewalk doubles in width, so so like I said, it is a way that you can, if you want to get back to, we're gonna have to go out here because I see a dog walker. If you want to get back to, say, the Rock Island Trail, basically what you do is do what we've done, and then you're going to jump on Academy Blvd sidewalk, and you're going to follow that all the way down to Constitution. It's some places have double wide, other places are single wide, and so like I said, I mean, it's not the not a scenic route whatsoever. I mean, none. But we haven't been up this way in a long time. We just said we kind of wanted to go someplace we haven't been for a while. I got Mia Mexico Family Restaurant. I don't know if they're any good or not. Joe and I, you know, we don't like hot food, you know, ghost pepper, hot kind of food, or jalapenos or habaneros, or it's not our thing. Too much for our old systems. So we, if we want Mexican and out, you know, we usually go to one place, and that's the Bean Bandit. And that's because they actually have a mild, and it's actually mild. You know, we don't have any problems eating it. So if we don't have any problems eating it, it's actually a mild. And it just seems like every other Mexican restaurant that we've stopped at. Okay, I'm going to bank it off for now. I got a phone call here. Okay, we're back on a very noisy Academy Boulevard. Like I said, this is not the scenic route in the least, and you kind of have to hope that you know, they've kept the sidewalks semi-clear as usual. Yeah, Colorado Springs has a serious trash problem. You know, there's just not enough staff to come pick up the trash everywhere. I gotta make sure nobody's turning. Oh, okay. Yeah, like I said, it's not used a lot, but it does get used sometimes. Thank you. A lot of people trying to turn at Wendy's here, so I'm gonna go very quickly. Lady, your turn, and I have the right of way. Bite me. She beeped at me because, you know, she's waiting to turn, but I have the right of way. I'm going straight. She's turning. Okay, so now we're going to run into a problem. So we'll just have to kick it down into low here. So I'm going to, well, see if we can get to a point here. We'll slow down and let him get so fast, because once we get up to there we can get by him, so we might be able to jump out here. Yeah, as you can see, it gets pretty close quarter. Thank you, sir. Appreciate it. I hate to do that. I'd wait for him to go, but he's probably taking a rest. Okay, so we have to get out here a little bit because they haven't ADA'd that corner yet. Yeah, like I said, not my favorite favorite way to do this, but it works. Got some rocks in our way here. I really don't like it when they use rocks. I think what we're gonna do, we're gonna go up here and catch the road, so we don't have to try to get across at Academy. Okay. You know what, for right now, folks, I'm going to turn her off and bring it back. Bye. Okay, well, we got across the street, and now we're going to continue on the sidewalk on Academy Boulevard here. Gotta watch out. Some of the sidewalks not in real good shape, but so far it's been, you know, clean enough and clear enough. We've only had to stop a couple times. One was to let a very nice senior lady get by. Because, you know, if you're using a sidewalk, especially a single-wided sidewalk, remember, pedestrians have the right of way. So, you know, as soon as you can, you need to pull over and let them by. Oh, bouncy, bouncy, bouncy. Yeah, that's the bad thing about sidewalks, you know, especially old sidewalks. Now we gotta wait for this guy. I think we can sneak around back. Oh, thank you. That was a very nice person. Boy, they love to put 90-degree or, you know, almost 90-degree angles on these sidewalks in this town. Sorry, I got that a little too close. I'm doing this and watching traffic. We're gonna jump out into the turn lane, Joe. Now we got a real tight section coming up. So this one's a bit tough, but it looks like they've at least they trimmed it up a little from the last time we were here. It's not quite as the branches stuck out fiercely. Now they're at least back far enough where they're not grabbing anything. And like I said, it's quite thin here. Grabbed a bit of a bush there, and they never have fixed this, you know, made it level. This is part of the rock formation for the for Palmer Park. That's how big Palmer Park is. It's huge. It covers, you know, many hundreds of acres. Nobody's coming. Yeah, sidewalk gets you know, that's the only bad thing about this is that the sidewalks don't get very well taken care of because the city figures nobody's going to use it, which is kind of silly. All right, well, we're almost at our destination. This is Palmer Park here. Now all the mountain bike trails go up in those bluffs. And you can also pick up where that white car is moving back there. That is the main road that'll take you through the park. And if you follow the signs, it'll take you to a really, really spectacular overlook of the entire city. I mean, it's impressive. Man, we have like a huge group here. You don't usually see that many people crossing at once. Must be a group on a picnic or something. So our destination is the Maverick here. Maverick convenience station we got. Oh, you don't need to make that thing so damn noisy. Just showing off. Well, we'll get back to you right after we finish our lunch. Till we hook up again. Bye. Okay, we're back. Well, we finally got off of Academy Boulevard, away from all the noise, as the Grinch says, the noise, noise, noise. But yeah, so we're now on the Rock Island Trail, heading west. And I'm not sure where we're going. See what time it is. It's about 12:30. Yeah. How many miles we put on? It always seems like when you do that, it's a lot farther than it is. You know, because you're always having to, there's so much stop and go, at all the different intersections and everything else. So, but yeah, this is kind of the last warmish day. As you can see, we're in shorts again, but I think it was actually a little warmer this morning. Seems like the breeze has gotten a bit chillier. It's funny, but for me, I mean, my legs can stand a colder temperature much longer than my upper body. So sometimes I may have to throw on the windbreaker if it stays cool, if the sun doesn't come back out. I think that's what it was, because at least for a while the sun was out pretty good. Like yesterday, on yesterday's ride, we didn't have any sun at all. I mean, it was just like, it was gray just about the whole way. Okay. I'm gonna let you get the light, babe. She's messing with her camera. Since I've got the camera, Joe's kind enough to catch this light for me, because you can't reach the thing without getting out of the trike. Some of these are not in very strategic places. This is one of them. It's too far away and there's too much curb in the way to really do much. So yeah, like I said, I don't know exactly where we're gonna end up today. We kind of did what what we were really planning to do, but much too early to go home. And like I said, tomorrow afternoon is supposed to be quite rainy. We have an appointment tomorrow morning But that's one of those appointments we need to go to. We need to use the bus, because then we're gonna walk downtown, because the appointment's almost to downtown. But we're gonna walk downtown, and then we're gonna catch breakfast at a place called the East Coast Delicatessens. Howdy. One of the few breakfast places downtown. They've got a new one that just moved in, but I don't think much of their food. It's all, you know, it's breakfast, but it's all modernized, you know, all kinds of weird ingredients and stuff like that. I'm a basic food guy. I like basic breakfast, you know. Give me eggs, you know, bacon or link sausage, and you know, some potatoes, or, you know, give me a waffle, something, you know, something that I can just eat. Yeah, yesterday's video, which of course is going to show tonight on YouTube, is quite short. It's barely 30 minutes long, because I goofed up again, and for some reason I'm getting a little senile, I guess, and I keep forgetting. I turn the what do you call it? I turn the video off, but I forget to turn the you know, the camera off. And so, you know, I go to pick it up and go to shoot, and I got hardly any battery left. So, yeah. Yeah, this is just the good old Rock Island. Main east-west trail. But yeah, so about going to the go down. I think we'll be okay. Hasn't rained much lately, so we're gonna go under Circle Drive here. You have to kind of watch this one though, because it can get pretty nasty when it rains. We haven't had, you know, it's funny, you know, a few places in Colorado Springs over the last 3 days has had rain, but we've been very fortunate and we haven't run into any. I mean, the clouds grayed up and everything else, but yeah, see, got some water right here. That's because that drain never works. I mean, I don't know why they just don't tear it out and redesign it, because it never works. Not a big enough tunnel for, you know, an Olay, if you ask me, but so yeah, like I said, tomorrow afternoon is going to be really rainy, so that's why we're gonna catch a breakfast, and because well, we want to be down there when United Way opens. United Way, because of our low income, does our taxes for free, but they've run into there's supposedly a refund, you know, a seniors refund for seniors this year from the state of Colorado. And when they first did our taxes, they didn't set it up for us. We went back to do it, but now they say that they don't have some kind of paperwork, and they think we do, and we don't have it. Thank you. Nice gentleman gave us a bell. Yeah, it's really weird how the bell freaks some people out, because personally I like the bell better than, you know, saying on your left or right or whatever. Hey, that's one thing I really do like about my trike. I ride a 2011 Ice Sprint 2 Special Edition, and this trike coasts really fast. We were going, we were going down a, pretty minor downhill, and I was over 20 miles an hour, and I didn't even have to pedal. And it's funny, but my trike will run Joe over. If you just did a coasting contest. But I think it might be because Joe has the Joe has at the moment she has the rear wheel mount e-assist motor. So I'm kind of thinking that maybe when when she gets to the new system, which will be put in on the 11th at Angletech, www.cycledifferent.com. Angletech, excellent people. But they're going to put the system in, and that should lighten up the rear end quite a bit. Bike back! That's just to let Joe know that there's a bicycle coming up behind us, and they're always faster than we are. Thank you! There's a really bad edge to the concrete right there. Must be a tree root that's popped it up a little bit. But yeah. So I hope you enjoyed our little sidewalk adventure. Like I said, we don't do that but every once in a blue moon. But I thought I'd show you, a little different way if you ever were up this way and you wanted to find your way back to the Rock Island Trail. That's the way to do it. Bit of a pain, but that's definitely the way to do it. Yeah, it's just a real shame that the park road does not come out. Right there, it would be great if it did. But it's being it's a Friday, and like I said before, it amazes me how many people are off on a Friday and these days. And so I think what we decided not to go up to the overlook, in Palmer Park, just because it was a Friday and it'd be probably really busy. Best time to do it is on a weekday, like in the like a Tuesday, Wednesday, kind of in the middle of the week. The Rock Island Trail. And now we're at Union and Constitution, a very busy intersection. So we'll get back to you. Bye for now. Okay, we're back. We're on the lower part of the Rock Island Trail, also known as the Rock Island Connector. And I think we're going to head down, go down here and pick up the west side of the Greenway, Pikes Peak Greenway, and head down towards Monument Valley Park. Too nice of a day to go home quite yet. Okay, gotta check for traffic here. Yeah, we look good. Okay, now we're on the Pikes Peak Greenway. We're heading south. If you can see those bicycles over there, if you went that way, you'd be heading north. So it's kind of the turning point for north and south. And we're going to go over the Pop Cycle Bridge. P-O-P-C-Y-C-L-E. Not popsicle, pop cycle, sorry. There's a ride put on by Kids for Bikes, and they do popsicles on the Pop Cycle Bridge. Pretty much every Sunday afternoon, you know, once, probably, you know, starting in May. I think they do May to September, maybe May to October. Yeah, but like I said, this is the west side of the Pikes Peak Greenway, heading down through Monument Valley Park. Monument Creek's in the middle, and we like this side because this side is almost all concrete now, but the other side is all dirt, except for, you know, like at bridge intersections and stuff like that. But it gets used quite a bit, so. Howdy. Hello. Howdy. Afternoon. Yeah, as you can see, it's funny. This is a scenic on one side trail because the dirt side has, you know, has the rest of Monument Valley Park, where this side has the main maintenance yard for Colorado Springs City Services. And also they have the Legacy Loop Fontanero Street Trailhead coming up over here. Great place to park and jump on the trail, except for make sure you use the restroom before you get here, because they don't have a restroom. Not even a porta potty. I just don't understand it. It'd be the perfect place for a setup like that, you know. I don't know if you can see through the other side or not there. Got some pretty good gaps, and now we're into the trees again. Yeah, this is the newest section coming up here. We got to back off because we got a bike coming up. We got to go. We only have one spot we can do, and that's right in between. So Kind of have to let the other bicycle get through first. These things are just wide enough for us to get through, I'll tell you. Maybe a half an inch on each side at best. Yeah, it seems like the wind's picking up. Of course, it is 1 o'clock, so that'd be about right. We usually have a wind shift pattern by afternoon every day. They say that's caused by, you know, the mountain and the mountains and the foothills to our west. But it's definitely picked up. Now it's getting cloudier again. Although they said today would be mostly cloudy, so we've had more sun than I thought we would. So that's been kind of nice. But looks like it's running away from us again. Hopefully it'll be back. We'll probably stop down here at Monument Valley Park and just kind of kick back a little. And then decide how we're going to finish up our ride. But certainly is nice that they've got this side concrete. That way you got the best of both worlds, you know. If you want dirt, you got dirt. You go on the east side. If you don't want dirt, you don't have to have it. You go on the west side. Passing on your left. Thank you. Hey lady, you're gonna have to move over. That's our newly resurrected duck pond. Although they're still working on it. Been working on it for a couple of years now. Monument Creek, I'm down there in the, past the trees. Okay, well, this is the end of the new concrete. And so now we're gonna go into the park itself and use a bit more concrete, because on this side the trail is still all dirt. Don't know if they're ever gonna concrete that part or not. Probably not, but this part here, we're hoping maybe they'd think about finishing from Stanley Lake over to the bridge, because that would give you a solid concrete path all the way through. All right. We'll get back to you. Okay, well, we're back. So we rode down to, he said, Monument Valley Park here. Now, we're gonna go jump on the pedestrian overpass and take us over to the Mesa Springs Greenway, and that'll take us to and then we'll be heading back and head to the storage unit. It's about 2 o'clock, but this will be day 3 in a row we've ridden, so we're a little tired today. So we're gonna go home and, you know, make a nice restful afternoon and early evening. But yeah, so now we're on the Mesa Springs Greenway, they call it, and we're we'll be heading back. So we'll be this is where we'll probably end up ending the video, just because I'm running out of time and card. I can't quite see, not quite enough light in the camera to be able to see how much I got left, but I know it's not a lot. But this will take us over to Uinta, and hopefully they've got it, they've got the street repaired, the curbs done, and we can get across. You can see they call this a greenway because it's well, it's got a lot of grass, a lot of green, looks good. Okay, we got a loose dog here, so gotta be careful. I hope that little girl's got a pretty good beat on it. Blue jean, baby queen. Hello. So yeah, you can kind of see it's just you know, because on the other side of the wall here is Interstate 25 north, or actually be Interstate 25 south. So they built up the sound walls to try to give these poor folks here at least a little you know, peace and quiet. But they build this nice greenway. So yeah, just as we say, it's enough to be on your way. It's enough just to cover ground. It's enough to be moving on. Yeah. If you ain't moving, you ain't grooving. And we're just about to Uinta Street now. So like I said, hopefully they've got this done, or otherwise we may have to turn back, go back over the bridge and take another route back to the storage unit. Because here what we do is we take this down and then we pick up Fontanero Street and get back onto the Pikes Peak Greenway, and then Rock Island connector up to Cascade Street. And then we have to jump on Cascade Street, which sadly does not have a bike lane right at that point. We go play with the cars for a few blocks till we get across Fillmore, and that has a bike lane. And then Cascade Street has a bike lane over to the side street where we go to our storage unit where we keep our trikes. Yes, it looks like they finished. Very good. So we don't have to go over. But they made this so I can't even get near it. Hey Joe, can you grab that? I can't get near it. I don't want to be able to get close to it. Yeah, all this white concrete is new, but you used to be able to kind of get right up to the light, but now I can't do it. Yeah. But nice thing about it is the transitions that they used to have, you know, from street to trail were really rough, but it looks like they've got these done very nicely. be pretty smooth. Street's still not in the world's best shape, but you can't have everything in the world, I guess. Let's see how much I got left here. Except for I can't read it. It's just weird how the camera just doesn't get enough light. Okay. Okay, are you gonna stop or what there? Sometimes you just don't know if they're gonna stop or not. I mean, you're really guessing and hoping that they're actually paying attention. But yeah, this is another part, the other part of we're back on, well, we never got off the Greenway. But the Greenway is not very long. It goes down so far south, and then you drop off in a cul-de-sac and then have to use back streets and bike lanes to get over to, either downtown to the west side of Colorado Springs, or you go this way as you're heading north, and it will take you almost all the way to well, not quite that far, but up towards Fillmore Street. Yeah, but it dead ends at the American Furniture Warehouse building, and it will probably never go any further, because greenways are kind of specific to an area. They're really not so they're not trails. They're built to have some open access to an area. Thank you. Have a good day. So yeah, thanks for coming along. I want to do a big shout out to our subscribers. We appreciate you a lot. And if you're new, please think about becoming a full-time subscriber. We'd love to have you. Would appreciate it if you'd like, share, and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Our YouTube channel will always be free. Never going to be doing any Patreons or all that kind of stuff. We do this because we enjoy it, and we kind of hope maybe our grandkids will show it to the great grandkids, and so they can see what the set of the grandparents they've never met is like. Because sadly, all of our